Hey guys, what's up? So doing the vlog a little differently this week. Just had a bit of a full-on week, and usually I've been staying with Vaughn to work on my music, so I thought I'd do one from his house and yeah, just give you guys an update of what we're up to. So here's Vaughn.
What's going on, guys?
So yeah, I guess we're pretty much done with Say Something for now. We just gotta go through the mixing and mastering process. But yeah, man, how are you finding everything?
Pretty shit, to be honest. I'm just kidding, bro. Nah, I'm actually loving the process. It's been really fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, as I always say, man, like, you're a killer songwriter, and I think it's really fun for us to be able to take this and like what you've already done and just take it up like another level, and also just give another perspective on it before everyone else gets to listen to it.
For sure, man.
Which
like
is fun.
Vaughn is he's, you know, we go along like long ways back, and like, you know, we've been in the same band together, and we've always been we've been brothers ever since. And you know, like, it's cool because you know, it's been some time since we worked together, and you know, and then when I moved back here and I listened to some of the stuff he's been working on, it's like, man, he's come a long way with his like production skills. So it's cool that, you know, I can work with Vaughn and just get my song, like you said, like step it up a notch. Like, I'm good at songwriting, but I'm not a producer, you know. I don't have those kind of skills. So yeah, where I'm lacking is where Vaughn is going to help me out.
I'm not gonna lie, I lack those skills as well. But nah, I'm just sorry, I'm in a very joking mood.
I know. We're actually waiting for our Uber Eats, so we're getting some burgers, and yeah, man, I'm just gonna kick it, do some music stuff. Yeah, I'll just
watch a little bit of F is for Family.
Yeah, this guy got me into F is for Family, and I like it because it's like kind of gives me the same feeling I used to get from watching old Simpsons in a way, like. Because now Simpsons has kind of gone the Family Guy route, where it's always doing these like pop culture references and stuff, and I like the old school Simpsons where it was more about the family, like kind of stuff that would go on, and then they'll just tie it in with like a little bit of pop culture stuff. Whereas now it's like, who can put as many references as you can, you know, as possible. But
into 22-minute.
I know, like whereas F is for Family, honestly, when I watch it, it's like, this is how I grew up. Like, no kidding. Like, my dad. The same frustrations the dad has in that, and like the older son and the daughter, it's like exactly how I grew up. So it's really funny.
Yeah, it's true actually. Now that you mention it, like, that's a big reason why I don't know if you've watched Bob's Burgers before.
No, what's Bob's Burgers?
So it's just like this little family that have a little burger restaurant underneath their house in a shop in New York. And I don't know, it's just cool because it's not trying to like cram all of these like humorous jokes, like you said, in pop culture into like this small segment. It just got like good morals at the end. You kind of learn something too, and I think that's pretty cool.
That's pretty sick. I have to check it out, man. So yeah, if you haven't checked out Bob's Burgers, then you should check that out.
And Grill's Burgers.
Oh yeah, well, that's where we're getting our food. And oh yeah, I haven't even done a breakdown of the Conor fight and Mayweather fight. I kind of triggered a few people because on Facebook I said, I wish Conor had got knocked out. Look, I don't like seeing people get beaten up and stuff. I just wanted Conor to have an opportunity just to try and weather the storm, but his fatigue, man, you'd think he would have trained.
Do you mean Mayweather the storm? That pop culture kicking in.
Very good, very good. Touche. I enjoyed it, and I found the fight entertaining. You know, like, that was a freak show. I mean, Conor was never gonna win. I rooted for Conor just because everyone was rooting for Floyd, and I have a soft spot for the Irish.
And white people.
No, well. Just people in general. Nah, but like you know, I've always rooted for Floyd in his boxing matches, but I didn't see this as a boxing match. I just saw it as like, it was really just a glorified sparring match where they made shitloads of money. And I mean, big ups to Conor. He did better than most boxing analysts even thought. I mean, Sugar Ray, who was commentating,
he was
get
like the most hits or something.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, Floyd pretty much gave up those rounds. I mean, to Conor's credit, he did get more strikes in.
Yeah.
And it looked like he landed some pretty good, like he landed like a good uppercut in the earlier rounds, but it was all Floyd's plan because he knew that Conor's not efficient with with his striking and his stamina. So Floyd's he's a boxing genius. I mean, he's the greatest ever in terms of like. There's different reasons why you could call him the greatest. I guess statistically, he's broken the record now, 50-0. No one's ever done that. And he's made the most money. You know, he's had probably the most eyes on him in the modern era. Where he stands in terms of his appeal to mainstream society, it's kind of he's on the fringe because he has a lot of haters and a lot of fans. Like fans love him in terms of being a purist for being a boxing fan. You know, he's the best defensive boxer of all time. But then in his personal life, he did a few questionable things. You know, he beat up his ex-wife and all that kind of stuff. So, not that I judge him on that stuff. I mean, I don't condone those type of actions, but I think if you're just going by what he's achieved some amazing things. Are we laughing at the domestic violence? This guy, man, must be from South Africa. Eh? No, but like. But I'm just a fan of Conor, and no, I didn't enjoy him getting beaten around. But Conor could take it. Conor wanted to go down the shield, but the ref did the right thing. You know, like I don't know. I was half trolling people. I mean, at the end of the day, I think I bumped something, man. I did support Conor. I just wanted to see he was never gonna win, but I just wanted to see if he could shock the world. He couldn't, but he did. He did earn some people's respect. Maybe he lost some respect, but I think he earned a lot of respect from people.
Money.
100 million, man. I mean, you can't hate on the guy if he's making that kind of money, and he came from, you know, Ireland, you know, like he said he came from humble beginnings. He was on welfare when he first started fighting, you know, like this guy came from, it's a rags to riches story, and I have a lot of respect for that kind of stuff, and I have a lot of respect for Floyd, but Floyd, his legacy is now, you know, it's set in stone. He'll always go down history as like, you know, TBE, whatever you want to look at him as. Whereas Conor, you know, he's only 29. He's got his whole life ahead of him. So we're going to see some great fights coming. It looks like he's called out Nate Diaz. There was a poll that came out just today. Results were that most people would prefer to see him fight Nate, which is interesting. So I guess Kevin Lee and Tony Ferguson are going to fight for the title, the interim title. Whoever wins that's going to probably fight Conor and Nate, the winner out of that fight. I mean, it kind of log jams the division, but it's the WME era for Zuffa, you know. It's about entertainment. It's not really about the rankings. It's just big money fights. And if you're a purist of the sport, it's, you know, there's different fighters for that. But unfortunately with Conor, when it comes to him, it's just about ratings and views and whatever. So yeah, I liked the fight. I had a lot of fun watching it. We had a barbecue at my brother-in-law's house. Shout out to Eamon, man. You're the man. Like, we had, those lamb cutlets were amazing. I just kept stuffing my face, but it was good, you know. Just good to be around good company, and you know, we're all like, oh, just let him get knocked out. But yeah, it didn't mean I wanted to see him get hurt. I don't want to see him get hurt. I just want to see people get. I just wanted to see if Conor could hang on. It would have been cool if he survived, but you know, it's an awesome way for Floyd to end his career, and so I'm stoked for him as well. So yeah, I'm just gonna record a few other videos throughout the night to show you guys what we've been up to, and just show what Vaughn really gets up to. You know, he's a bit of a dodgy guy, so that's what really this vlog is about. It's exposing. You know, look at this guy's face. What else? Oh, and WWE was pretty good this week. I haven't finished watching the rest of SmackDown. I'll get to it, but it looks like Raw was probably a bit more of an exciting show. There was Roman and John Cena's shoot promo. That was really interesting. It was really good up until the point when Cena said it was the fans who decide where each wrestler really is. Like, that's bullshit. We all know that's not the case, but they're trying to blur that line, which they've been doing a lot, you know, the what's really reality and what's kayfabe and all that kind of thing. So enjoying that. And yeah, DB Super was all good. It was nothing too crazy. Just Master Roshi had his moment and he didn't die. It looked like he was going to die, and then Goku resurrected him. So yeah, that was really that. And Game of Thrones, I might even have to do a separate breakdown this weekend of it, because now that the finale's done You don't watch it, eh?
Don't be so disappointed, man. I watched an episode over the weekend, but yeah, it's not for me.
You don't like incest? You don't?
Well, no, that's all right, but I just I don't like the era that it was set in. Like, for some reason,
I know I'm like that too, but then we'll talk because it's
like
it's not what you
little quick fun fact about me. Remember the TV show Spartacus?
Yeah.
Right. And remember, I was on that for like I think I was on an extra on there for like 3 months or something. I have no idea what the storyline was, even though I was going onto that set every single day of the week for like about 3 months. And it's because that era is just, it's not for me, man.
Well, fair enough. I mean, the thing is, it's a fantasy, so it's even though it's set in a style era, there's a lot of mystical elements to it, you know, the dragons and that, but then a lot of it is so brutal and the production's amazing, you know, everything's
I've got so different kinds of fantasy,
of course.
They don't involve dragons.
Yeah, I know. It's not those kind of dragons, but yeah, like Game of Thrones was awesome. That finale, I ended up reading the leaked script, and so I already knew everything that was going to happen, but I'm just happy that, you know, we got to see Rhaegar and Lyanna get married, and it was just an amazing moment. Unfortunately, we also had to see... It's not unfortunate, it's just... I don't know how the characters are going to react to when they find out how they're related, and not just that, how they're related. I mean, Daenerys is Jon's auntie, and he fully slept with his auntie. And Tyrion didn't look happy about it. It looks like Tyrion thought that she would never be able to have kids, and that maybe she'll die and he'll take the throne. You know, he's still an Lannister. At the end of the day, he has his own agenda, and that's the thing with Game of Thrones, is there's only probably 2 genuinely good characters that, well, there are a lot of good characters, but the 2 main good characters is really Daenerys and Jon. And from what I hear, the reason why the books are called the dance of I don't know, the dance of ice and fire. I don't even know what it's called. Like, but anyway, it's about Daenerys and Jon. And I have a feeling that I have some theories that I'll probably go into. I might actually do this on my next week vlog. But yeah, Game of Thrones was sick as well. So yeah, I'm just gonna take some more footage of just little things we're doing, and yeah, hope you guys are having a good week so far. And it's actually a special week for my Muslim people, so we're gonna I've got to do some prayer stuff on Friday, and yeah, it's an interesting time. North Korea doing what they did, that's... What are they playing at, man? Like, you know, if they get into a nuclear war or something, that whole place is going to be useless. It's going to be a wasteland. And those poor people are going to have to die over, you know, having a crazy dictatorship. It's like Trump provoked them enough to bring this out, but it's like, seriously, those two would get along if they just sat in the same room. I mean... I personally think it's all about resource. You know, America wants whatever's in North Korea. They've got apparently abundant sources of minerals, of, you know, like steel, coal, whatever like you can think of. They've got it. You know, they've probably got gold there for all we know. So, and perhaps even oil. I mean, you can look at how the Middle East was dealt with, and now look at it. It's destroyed, and now all these terrorist guys have spawned from all that mess. You know. I mean, one, you could argue this will happen because of the terrorism of Al-Qaeda, but that's a whole other thing. I don't want to get into that. I don't like terrorists. I never did. But I also don't like seeing tyrants destroy countries, you know. The world needs to stop this sort of stuff, but we're very helpless, you know, when America's such a superpower. So don't want to get too deep about that. But anyway, the main thing is I'm here to do some music. Here to hang out with my boy Vaughn. I don't know what Instagram girls he's hitting up. I saw it. Yeah.
It's not a girl.
Oh, what is it?
Lady boy.
Well, if you swing that way, that's cool. You know, we live in it's 2017, and yeah, man, just yeah, I'll get this wrap this up now. So anyway, it was nice to. I don't know. I was gonna say nice to talk to you, but.
Well, you did.
Yeah.
They just didn't talk back yet.
I know. It's like I don't know why I said that.
Yeah.
Just kind of ruined the whole video. Anyway.
Take two.
Nah, yeah. Anyway, thanks guys. I'll talk to you guys next week. See ya.
Hola.